Hi, how's it going, friends? I'm Darkoburi, the collector, and today, the unboxing of Cyberpunk 2077. For today's video, we're going to do the unboxing right here of the collector's edition of what is expected to be one of the best games in the franchise, which is Cyberpunk 2077. Honestly, we're not going to review the video game because right now all the user reviews coming out are terrible, especially from PS4 and Xbox One users. All of them have been really bad, rated very poorly, so much so that they've even said they're not going to give refunds for this. But we're going to do the unboxing of the collector's item here on Darkoburi, the collector. Why? Because it's the collector's edition. So, let's briefly take a look at the box, which honestly looks amazing. It's really big, very bulky here. Remember, this is a game that was released on multiple platforms, including PC, which is supposedly where it runs best. But let's see. First of all, we have CD Projekt Red, which is the name of the studio developing it. Here we have Cyberpunk 2077. The Warner Brothers logo is here. It's a game that's partnered with Warner Brothers. And the big expectation for this video game was that Keanu Reeves would be in it. So, all the hype that started back in 2013 with this game just kept growing. The studio had The Witcher 3, which was an absolutely amazing game. So, everyone said, hey, Cyberpunk is going to be awesome too. They kept postponing the release date and then postponed it again. It was almost like they were saying, this game will come out when it's ready. But the truth is, it didn't. It came out when it wasn't ready. And honestly, it was a shame because everyone was looking forward to it. Over here on this side, we have the Night City logo, which is the city where the whole video game takes place. And here, I'll show you a bit so you can see the back of the box. If you look closely, it says here, Night City changes everybody. In other words, it means that Night City changes everyone. This is where it will be, and everything down here is part of the Cyberpunk Collector's Edition. No one else on this other side, it's just the shape of the box. And this part, as you can see, comes off. And if you look only up here at the top, I'll show you quickly. This is where it has the handle so you can hold the box securely. Honestly, the part 1 removed would fall off really easily. I'm going to lift it up. On this other box, right here, it has the number 77. And everything else about the box. Let's go a little slower here. It's just part of the set design. There's nothing else inside. So now, let's get to the important part, which is unboxing the Cyberpunk 2077 piece. Stick with us, because the best part is coming up. Obviously, the game was on the top part. I took it out, and I'll show it to you in a moment. Why? Because otherwise, I couldn't properly grab the Cyberpunk Collector's Edition box here. And now let's start by removing this tab on this side. This is how your Cyberpunk piece comes protected, completely protected. And we can see that on this side, it has an opening. I'm going to take everything out very carefully. So, I'll turn the box this way. This first piece comes out really easily. And this second piece also comes out easily. So, let's start with this part over here. This box, if you notice, right here in the front, had the handle that told you, just lift it up easily. I was able to take it out really easily. And here on the box, only on the back does it say to lift it up. Let's take a closer look at it. Cyberpunk 2077, very much in the style of the game. Here, the way everything is written, it's clearly all the scenery from Cyberpunk. The yellow colors they decided to use here in the franchise are honestly impressive. And like our box says, it's almost like 4 dummies. Lift it up and let's take out this part, which is amazing. I'm going to show it to you. Now take a really really close look at it. Honestly, it's impressive. And here are all the signatures, I think from everyone who participated. And here comes the video game. Here we have our video game. It's nicely packaged. Here are some pieces that say, "Take me out easily, quickly." There are 4 of them. We'll open them in a moment to see what they are. And as always, we have our art book. You already know it has spoilers. If you don't want spoilers, hold off, don't watch this, because I'm going to show you some parts of the scenery from Cyberpunk 2077. Watch out for spoilers, I haven't played it yet, I've been holding back. Honestly, I've been holding back until the first patch comes out to fix all this stuff in Cyberpunk. But they say the first major patch is expected in February 2021. So, it's going to be 3 months, 2 months where they're going to start fixing all the bugs in Cyberpunk. Honestly, the art book is super impressive. Let's see, here's this mask that's very much in the style of, let's say like the Yakuza, the Japanese who wear this kind of thing. I was watching Mr. Robot, and there was a mask like this in that style. Here you have your metal case to store your video game. And the last thing we're going to find here is this part. There's a mini comic included. We're going to grab it right now. Here it says evidence. So stick around to see everything that's included in this part. And above all, to check out the figure, which is going to be just as impressive as everything else in our Cyberpunk 2077 box. I was telling you that when I got to Game Planet, they had already given me my video game and they said to me, "Hey, you have 3 covers to choose from here for the metal book. Sorry, the metal case." So we picked this one, and inside the video game there was this second one. So this is what Game Planet gave us as a gift for pre-ordering Cyberpunk, including this awesome poster. I'm going to leave it here for a moment so you can take a look at it. If you notice, it's the scenery from a part of Night City, a part of the game, including the Warner Brothers logo right here. On the back, it only has its barcode, nothing else. And now, here we have the collection, the art book. We have our metal case to store our video game. Which says here that there are some stickers inside, so we're going to have to open it. Here it came, as you can see, with an almanac like a Visit Night City guide. So here it is, as if it were a tourist book about Night City. Here they left it on top of an evidence bag. Here we have everything that represents our city, Night City. So it's really awesome, honestly. Let's leave it here for a little while. And we have these 4 mysterious boxes. Some of them are noticeably heavier than the others. So let's start with this one. Let's open it up a bit here. And we have our first accessory. Let's take it out here. You see it? It's a little keychain shaped like a car. Here it is. This is what the first part includes. And if we look here, this is the part where the little car comes in. And over here, it tells us that it's for the keys. So here we have our first item, which is this car keychain. Let's leave it here on this side so you know which one is which. And here in this part, you only see 3 grenade figures. But what happens? It seems to me that there are going to be some post-its here. Let's take them out to see if they're actually post-its. Look, this is what comes inside the box. Here it is so you can see it clearly. And on the back, it's a little pouch that opens. Let's open it up a bit here, carefully, because it's really stuck on the back and I don't want to tear it. And if we take it out, honestly, they're not post-its, they're a bunch of stickers. Let's check out the first one. Let's look at all of them here, because all these stickers are really showing off, honestly. And remember, inside the box there will be more stickers from the video game box. Obviously, they're going to be an important part of our video game. Let's move on to the third box. Here, if you look, there's a weapon and what looks like an explosion. And what does it say here? That they're going to be, most likely, some pins. Let's see if that's true. And voila! Here we have our first pin. This one is simple, just a little nuclear bomb going off, probably over Night City. And the second one, here it is. It's the weapon. It's a pin, like I said. Here it is. Simple, beautiful. And lastly, I forgot to show the box first. I got so excited I just said, let's check it out. Here it says they're going to be. I already saw it, some patches. I can't hide my surprise anymore. I already saw it. Patch number 1. And we're going to have a patch number 2 and the third and final patch. There are 3 patches included in the Cyberpunk Collector's Edition. Alright, we've opened all of this. What are we going to do next? We're going to open our video game and finally, the Cyberpunk Collector's Edition piece. So stick with us while I clear the area to get ready for what's next. Alright, now that I've cleared my area a bit, remember that here's the art book and everything else that was included. And here is our video game. Now let's open it very carefully. And of course, let's take out the disc that's inside. There aren't any more surprises, just a double disc. And on the front, it's the same as what came on the Cyberpunk Collector's Edition box. The logos are here. Remember, this is a game for people over 17 because of all the violence it contains. Here we have the Warner Brothers logo, and on the box there was also the Night City logo, like the Night City hits. Let's see what's inside. First, there's this postcard. There are 2 postcards inside. Let's look at the first one. And let's take out, for example, this one from Night City. Here comes the second one. And now we remove the last part from Night City, and here is our third postcard. On this side, let's keep looking. It's a map. Remember, we did an unboxing of our werewolf hunting kit. You can find it here on our Darkoburi channel. There, we had a map of France. Now, here we have a map of Night City. Here is Night City. And only on the back side, the Night City logo. So, we need to handle our map here with a lot of care because they're always wrapped up. When you're a tourist and traveling, these maps are extremely useful. You can find your way, even though we already have Google Maps. And finally, here comes the World Compendium for our Night City. Here we can see it. It's just a little booklet. I used to miss the little booklets that came before, for example, with Mario Brothers, where you would open it, take out this part here, and it would tell you what the A button was for, what the B button was for. So, here's the one for Night City, and you take it out. And what I promised you, inside here are the stickers that come with the video game. I'll leave them here for a moment. And on this side, the safety warning. Remember, you should play and take a break after a while. If you feel unwell or anything, stop immediately. Be aware, you're the person who can take care of yourself best. So, here are all the safety warnings. And finally, I'm going to clear the area again to get to the grand finale of this video with the unboxing of the Cyberpunk Collector's item. And now, the highlight of this video. We're going to unbox the Collector's Edition figure. Let's do it. And now for the most crucial moment. Like, we're going to do it with some smoke effects. FFF. And now let's take out the piece that comes completely separate. It says, "I don't want to go, Mr. Stark." It's really stuck in there. We take out the base, we take out the motorcycle, and on this side, the box is now empty. Let's go, doctors. The second part here is also empty. Let's take that out too. And now, let's carefully take out piece number 1. Remember that our friends always include this plastic to protect our pie, our pieces, our figures, especially from any corrosion that the paint on the piece might get. Now let's take a look at this. Let's set it down here very carefully as well. And finally, let's take out the base. We'll analyze them one by one later. Let's move this over here. And now, let's analyze it part by part, piece by piece, so we can assemble it later. First, here we have one. I suppose this is going to be one of the main characters from Cyberpunk. Here's where the piece will be placed. Let's take a look at the jacket he's wearing, obviously brown, with the logos we saw on one of the stickers that came with the video game. He's carrying 2 weapons. Let's take a closer look down here at the bottom. Do you see it? There he has the weapons, the arm. It's just a regular pistol. Over here, he's got his shotgun. On the jacket, there's a pin placed here on the right side of the jacket. On the back, above the jacket, on the upper part, it says Samurai. And inside the jacket, there's a blue color here. The jacket piece is flexible, while the rest of the figure is rigid, it's hard. And our character has what looks like a tattoo all around his face, including up here along the hairline. And now, let's set him aside for a moment. I mean, his shoes are also impressive. Here, as you can see, the tongue of the shoe. And now on this side, we see a motorcycle. Here, you'll see that it's totally pimped out. It has tons and tons of bumper stickers. Do you see that? Over here, it has the bags where all the luggage that gets loaded onto the motorcycle goes. Here, if you notice, the motorcycle's handlebars are turned just a bit. Let's take a look at the print quality of the tires. And both on the back part of the tire and the face of the tire. Honestly, there are tons and tons of details, way too many bumper stickers. Let's leave it here for a moment to take a closer look. And finally, what we have here is this person who is being impaled. Let's take a look. They're being impaled right here. You can see that this whole part here on the side. And over here it says, Kashua Hanton. I don't know what that is, but we'll definitely see it in the game. Here our character has their hair tied in a ponytail, black hair, and also has a tattoo that goes across their face. No one else has these kind of weird glasses with red in the eyes. And now, this is the part of the piece. If you notice, the last thing left to see is that this part of the tire already looks a bit messed up, maybe damaged from the impact that's happening against this other man. If you know who these characters are, let me know in the comments. Like I said, I haven't played it yet. I'm going to wait a little bit until February or March passes, which is when the update patches are expected. On Xbox Series X, they say, supposedly, it runs much better, and obviously on PC it runs amazingly well. That's where they say there are no problems at all. And now, let's take a look here at the base, right here on this side, Cyberpunk. And let's see, here's a pink bunny backpack. It's kind of quirky. Maybe it belongs to a boy or a girl. On this side it says, no future. Here come the same ones. Alright, so where this guy was coming with a little box, here come these things that are basically just Chinese food trash. a weapon that probably fell here from our character, and I think we're about to start assembling our piece. So let's get to it. We saw that the black thing was just what was holding up the person who's being run over here, and the only part of the foot support left is like this. So, he said, I've already taken one out, let's go for the next one. Why? Because he's not shooting at him, he's shooting at someone else. So, let's look at the front piece. It's going to look like this. This is how our piece is displayed, our hero, or maybe villain, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you do, shooting forward, running over a person who up against these bars doesn't stand a chance. This bar on this side, if you look at it, is already broken. From the hit it took from the motorcycle, it slammed into his back and now it's completely pierced through. I mean, the tire is already there, completely deformed, and that's how our Cyberpunk 2077 Collector's Edition piece ends up looking. Take a look at it. It's absolutely awesome. Let's check out all the details. And now, let me know in the comments if you love this piece as much as I did. Honestly, it's impressive. Obviously, I'm talking about the piece, not the video game. And you know, if you love this video, give it a super powerful like. And even if you didn't, do it anyway. Share it. Hit me with a heart. All of that really helps us out. Share it with your friends, pass it around, send it, and talk about it in your groups. Why? So that we can reach more and more people and get more subscribers. We're already super close to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. So, hit me with a heart, like it, give it a thumbs up, share it, turn on the notification bell, and check out the online store, obviously Darkoburi's, where you can find keychains, mugs, tumblers. You can now find the super cool Darkoburi caps. And follow us on all our social media. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Medium. Leave a comment everywhere. We just launched our TikTok too, so check it out. Hit follow, leave your comments, share it. And if you like this piece, let us know in the comments. If you know who they are, please, all the more reason, leave it there. Don't miss any of our videos. We post every Thursday at 11:30 in the morning. And you know, Darkoburi, peace out.